Hi everyone, welcome back to another Living Waters small group session. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you've been talking tonight about what you were known for at school. What kind of things did you have a knack for being able to do? I was someone who at school was known for many different things. I was known as a sportsman, playing several different sports. I was known as a musician, especially a pianist. But probably more than anything, I was known as the guy who you could go to help you understand your homework, help you get on with your homework. And I carry that through even today. Teaching and just helping people through things is something I really love to do even now. It's one of the reasons I'm a pastor, because I help people walk through their spiritual life, walk through this world, trying to understand God and understand how He works in this world. So that's one thing I love to do. I also do work on the side at the college I'm currently a student at, where I help teach other students how to write better papers, how to do well on their homework. I'm still doing it. So one of the big questions today is, what have you been given and how are you using it? And Jesus told one of these parables, one of these teaching stories about this very thing. And confusingly, we call this the parable of the talents. Now, when he's talking about a talent in the story, a talent was actually a weight of gold. And so I'll actually just talk about bags of money instead. It makes the story a little easier to understand at first. And he tells the story about a rich man who's going away on vacation. And he's going away for quite a long time. And he decides something needs to be done with his money. So to one of his workers, he gives 5 bags of money. To another worker, he gives 2 bags of money. And to another worker, he gives 1 bag of money. And so he goes away. And the servant who had 5 bags of money takes them, invests them, and makes another 5. The servant who had 2 bags of money takes them, invests them, and has 2 more bags of money made. But the worker who had 1 bag of money, he's scared, he's afraid, he's not sure what to do. And so he takes the money and he buries it, because he knows that by burying it, it'll be kept safe. And so the master returns. He's had his long vacation, he comes home, kicks back, and brings in these 3 workers. And the worker who had 5 bags says, "Look, I took my 5 and I made 5 more." And he says, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Wonderful, here is your reward." And he comes to the worker who had 2 bags. And that worker goes, "I took my 2 bags and I made 2 more." And the master goes, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And so the master comes to the one worker who'd been given 1 bag of money. And he holds it up. He says, "Master, I know you're a hard man, so I buried it." And the master looks at him and says, "You wicked and lazy servant. Couldn't you at least have walked down the road to the banker and put it in an account so that it earned interest? Why did you bury it?" And before the worker with 1 bag of gold can even respond to the master demands that his bag of gold be taken off him and given to the one who has 10 bags of gold. And then he declares that the worker should be thrown out into the darkness where there is weeping. And that's where Jesus leaves it. He just leaves it with the worker being thrown into the darkness. And so the question for tonight, as you dig deeper into this story and as you discuss what it means for yourselves, is why? And what does that mean for how we look after the things we have been given? Our strengths, our gifts, our talents. Have a great time and a great discussion, and I will see you soon. Bye.